name is Clint Arthur, and it's my privilege to be the program leader of the last year of your life. Now, I've got a question for you. Do you think it's possible for a person just like you to transform your life so that you're getting twice as much of all the good stuff? And by the good stuff, I'm talking about relationships with people you really care about, like your family, your friends, co-workers, clients, even your relationship with yourself. Is it possible to transform that so you're getting twice as deep of a relationship, twice as real a relationship? How about your physical fitness and vitality and health? Could you be twice as healthy as you've ever been as an adult? What about your level of spiritual fulfillment? Could that double? Could you be living with twice as much spiritual fulfillment in your life? How about your income? Do you think it's possible for you to double your income? And then add this on top. Do you think you could do all of that in the space of just 1 year? Now, a lot of people know my story. I was a taxi driver and I was living underwater. Literally, I was on a small boat and it was so cold at night in the wintertime that I would sleep with all my clothes on, wrapped up in a heavy down comforter, and I could see my breath in the air. That's how freezing it was. I lived on less than $500 a week, and I was beginning to become terrified that I was never going to be able to change my life and get out of this rut that had become my existence for 5 years. So I started doing massive amounts of self-help work. I did everything. I did The Artist's Way. I did Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I did Carlton Sheets. I did Tony Robbins, Deepak Chopra. I did men's power ceremonies, and I walked on fire. And then one day, a man said something to me that would change my life. This guy said, "You don't know it yet, but you're already dead." And I said to myself, what the hell does that mean? What do I have, a date with destiny? What does he mean I'm already dead? I didn't know, but I kept thinking about that. You're already dead, you're already dead. And then it came to be New Year's Day, and I sat down to write my list of goals for the year, like I do on every New Year's Day. And that year, I had a divine inspiration. I asked myself a question. Hey, what would you want to do this year if this was going to be the last year of your life? Man, that question inspired me and my whole circle of people in my life. That year, I lost 40 pounds without joining a gym and without changing my diet. I wrote a book that I had been procrastinating for 10 years, knocked it right out. I built a factory for my gourmet food company that was the best thing I've ever done for that company. Did that year. And then most importantly, my wife and I had been together for 7 years at that point in our relationship, and things were getting rocky. That year, we turned it all around. Now we've been together for 10 years, and I can honestly say we've never been more in love. Now, other people who have done the last year of your life program have also gotten amazing results. One guy was 50 years old. He'd been playing guitar and singing his whole life. He had never recorded anything, but that year, he recorded a whole album of original music. Another participant barely had 2 nickels to rub together when they started the program. That year, they wrote a business plan, they found an investor, they opened up a cupcake store in a major regional mall in Southern California, and this summer they've got their kids working in the cupcake store. How cool is that? And then last summer we had a woman who had always dreamed of worshiping in our religion's holiest sites. She got on a plane, went to the Middle East, and did just that for 2 weeks. Now, how do you put a price on achieving a closer relationship with God, or your higher power, whatever you want to call it, or with your spouse, or your kids? You can't. Those are priceless results. And you see, that's the difference between having a bucket list and living the last year of your life. When you have a bucket list, you jump out of an airplane, you drive a race car, you do a whole bunch of purely self-indulgent fantasy experiences, and it's all wonderful. But when you're living the last year of your life, you do things that really fulfill your deepest heart's desire. You do things that are going to live beyond your lifetime, that are going to create a legacy. Now this summer, I have a special opportunity for you. I don't know how long it will be available, but all you have to do to get going is enter your name and email address in the box below, and you will immediately get back an email with a link that will let you into our special members area, and you can try the first 4 weeks of the last year of your life online program for free. You get video training, you get audio training, written material, the full shebang, and there's no obligation and there's absolutely no cost to you. You have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. Who knows? This could really be the last year of your life. Do you know if it is or not? The only thing I really know is that the clock is ticking. So enter your name and email address in the box and get going. It's the last year of your life. Make it count.